All right, here with Jim Kambosos. Jim, 3 weeks away now, George Kambosos, Duard Jordan. How's George looking in camp?
Mate, to be honest, every camp's a great camp for George. We've never made any excuses about having a bad camp. Every camp's great. This is as great or even better. Reason why? George is now, obviously this is his second full camp with Anton Kudashin, his trainer from Russia. The understanding and working on strategies and working on game plans is so fluent now that you don't have to think twice about it. Obviously, Huss Hamden has been one of our sparring partners. I mean, he's a Duard Jordan straight up. That's the style Duard's going to bring. And obviously, we've been sparring some other young, crafty guys as well. But this has been a good camp, and George is holding that extra bit of weight. I think the other day he said to me that after sparring, he was only 4 kilos off his fight weight, and this was like, 3 weeks out. So, weight's good. Everything's really good.
And we heard you say earlier that there's a lot at stake in this fight. Richardson Hitchins is there for George if he gets the win. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, when I negotiate deals and I sit down with the power brokers, with Eddie Hearn and DeBella Entertainment and Top Rank in the past, I ensure that there's something behind the deal that's going to stack up for us. So right now, the Sydney fight is a huge fight for George, and once we signed the agreement, Hitchins was part of the deal. So this fight has become an unofficial eliminator for George Kambosos, facing Duard Jordan. So this is why we're doing this fight in Sydney against a puncher that we're confident we beat, because we've got a Hitchins fight in New York. But that's to be confirmed, because I'm going to try to bring that fight to Australia for June, July this year. So it's a quick turnaround for George.
How do you assess that landscape there? Hitchins, you've got Gervonta there as well. He's called, had a bit of back and forth with George on Twitter. Where does George Kambosos sit at 140?
Well, we're going to find out March the 22nd with that extra bit of weight that he's holding. But look, that division's always stacked. Keyshawn Davis is looking to move up as well. So once again, the 135 was a hot division. Now the 140 division's a hot division. Everyone's moving up to there. And you've got the likes of Hitchins, and you've got the likes of Gervonta, who can move up to 140. Lopez, we've been there and done it. And there's an option that could play out as well. Look, the landscape is out there. It's bright, but you've got to tick off the boxes one at a time. Jordan's the first box, which obviously would lead into a Hitchins, and then obviously from there, if the Hitchins fight plays out the way, first of all, Jordan's got to play out well. Then if the Hitchins fight plays out, then look, there's something even bigger there behind it. We've had these discussions for quite a while. George's a marketable guy, and as you see on Twitter, George's the king of Twitter. He smashes them all, and we could do a Gervonta Davis fight tomorrow if we wanted to. We could do any fight only because of who George is and what he brings to the boxing world with eyes. And a lot of people turn around and say, why is he fighting this and why is he fighting that? Well, mate, he's a huge name, he's marketable, and we are in the business of marketing and making money as well, and promoters, they want that as well. So this is why George Kambosos is always getting the opportunities and the big fights. And once again, it could be a world title shot next.
You see Gervonta's fight on the weekend. What did you make of the controversy in that one?
Oh, mate, are they going to overturn that? I mean, because right now, I think the New York, the commission's looking at it, and possibly they could overturn that. They did say that the technology wasn't working at the time. So they're looking at it. I mean, Lamont Roach won that fight. And, geez, I tell you what, I've been looking at some of that stuff on Twitter, with the grease in my hair kind of thing. Geez, there's a lot of stuff popping up. Even Terence Crawford put something up last night I seen, and it's become a bit of a dance thing now. Greasing my hair and kind of stuff. But I think Gervonta got exposed. To be honest, I think he got exposed, and this grease thing in the hair is bullshit. Right, that's your problem, mate. But I think he got exposed, and he got outboxed and by a better boxer, and Roach he's a real deal.